The Chaotic Brilliance, an examination of Andy Dick's career and controversies. Andy Dick is an American comedian, actor, and producer whose career is marked by a potent mix of unique comedic talent and highly publicized personal turmoil. Known for his offbeat, eccentric characters and a career that spans decades in television and film, Dick's public narrative is as complex and dramatic as any role he has ever played. Face Mask: The Career, Comedic Highlights and Notable Roles. Born Andrew Roane Dick, he began his comedy journey in Chicago, training with the prestigious Second City improvisational troupe. His breakthrough came in the early 1990s as a cast member on The Ben Stiller Show, where he showcased his distinctive ability to portray bizarre and memorable characters. His most widely recognized role was as the delightfully slow-witted, anxiety-ridden reporter Matthew Brock on the beloved NBC sitcom News Radio, 1995-1999. This role cemented his place in mainstream comedy, demonstrating his skill as a character actor. Other notable projects include television sitcoms, playing the role of Owen Kronsky on the ABC sitcom Less Than Perfect, 2002-2006. Sketch comedy, creating and starring in his own sketch show on MTV, The Andy Dick Show, 2001-2003. Film appearances, memorable small roles in popular comedies like Road Trip, 2000, Zoolander, 2001, as Olga the Masseuse, and Old School, 2003, as Barry. Voice acting, lending his voice to animated characters, most famously as Nuka in Disney's The Lion King II, Simba's Pride and Boingo the Bunny in The Hoodwinked. Movies. Reality TV, competing in the 16th season of Dancing with the Stars in 2013, where he showed a more earnest side to audiences. Man, Family, Woman, Girl, Boy, Personal Life and Family. Andy Dick was married to Yvonne Kovalchik from 1986 to 1990, and they have one son, Lucas. He also has two children, a son, Jacob, and a daughter, Meg, with his ex-partner, Lena Sved. Dick has been publicly open about his bisexuality since a 2006 interview, adding another dimension to his unconventional public persona. However, his family life has often been complicated by his personal struggles, with court filings indicating a difficult relationship with his ex-partner and children at various times. Warning: the controversies, substance abuse and legal issues. Throughout his career, Andy Dick's professional achievements have often been overshadowed by his ongoing public struggles with substance abuse and numerous legal and behavioral controversies. Substance abuse. Dick has publicly discussed his decades-long battle with drug and alcohol dependency, having undergone drug rehabilitation programs multiple times. His struggles often fueled his erratic public behavior. Legal and behavioral issues. His arrests and allegations have ranged from drug possession and hit-and-run driving to instances of indecent exposure and alleged sexual misconduct. He has faced multiple accusations and arrests for sexual battery and groping involving members of the public, co-workers, and bar patrons over many years. He was fired from 2 independent film projects in 2017 following claims of inappropriate on-set behavior. In 2022, following a conviction for a 2018 offense, Dick was ordered to register as a sex offender in California. In a particularly high-profile incident from 2007, he was removed from the set of Jimmy Kimmel Live after repeatedly groping Ivanka Trump. The Phil Hartman incident. In 2007, actor Jon Lovitz publicly accused Dick of having given cocaine to Phil Hartman's wife, Bryn, who was sober at the time, shortly before she murdered her husband and took her own life in 1998. Lovitz later stated he regretted the initial accusation but recounted an even more alarming public altercation with Dick shortly thereafter. Andy Dick's story is a tragic case study in Hollywood of a performer whose genuine, eccentric talent has been repeatedly derailed by personal demons and a pattern of inappropriate public behavior. While his early work remains part of the comedy canon, his later life has been defined by a troubling series of events that have distanced him from the mainstream industry. Do you have another public figure you'd like me to write a biography on?